So who watched the Super Bowl on Sunday? Cool, a good majority of you. Keep your hand up if you cheered for the Seahawks. Cool, almost all of you. Let's put your hand down. And who cheered for the Patriots? You cheered for both things. Alright, cool, put your hands down. So, can I share a story with you all?
Yes!
Alright. So, I was watching up until third quarter, and then I had to go to work. So I was like, okay, cool, Seahawks are winning, I could go to work fine. And then, guess what happened when I found out the results?
Patriots won 28-24.
Patriots won. And you know what my reaction was? Sophie?
Your face got all red and you clenched your fists and you got mad.
Really bad. Yeah. So then I like clenched my fist, I like squished up my face got red, and yeah, you're right, I was angry. And am I usually angry?
No!
How am I usually? Mika? I'm usually happy. Samari? Excited? You're right. Paloma?
Always smiling.
I'm always smiling. So you see how those two are completely different people? There's me that's usually happy, fun, excited, confused. Sometimes. But you're right, yeah, I'm usually happy. But then when I'm faced with a problem, what happened? I got angry. Yeah. So, does that happen to you? Do you ever get angry, or like sometimes do you like change when you're faced with a problem? Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if that happened to you. Yeah? Alright, cool. You want to share a time with your partner of a time when you changed when you faced a problem? So did you see how you changed when you faced the problem? Yeah? Did everyone see that? Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you saw that. If you realized that you changed when you faced the problem. Well, and you know what I realized? Is that our characters do the same exact thing in our books. Did you ever notice that in your books? How characters change when they face a problem? Yeah? Alright. Well, so then what we're going to do is we're going to read Pinky and Rex. We all read this before. And the spelling bee. Remember how Pinky was facing a problem when he did the spelling bee? Yeah? Alright. So we're going to look over it, we're going to read it, and then you're going to take note of how Pinky is usually and how he is when he faces a problem. So that we can get to know Pinky a little bit more. Yeah? Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. So if you could actually grab your clipboards and a pencil, and then meet me back in the meeting area. Cool, let's see who can do it fastest. Let's see who can do it fastest. I see Johnny's ready, and Yunsa and Kane. And Jaden's ready, Isabel, Alicia. who's ready in 5, you don't have one? 4, oh, Johnny. Thank you. Does everyone have a sheet? 3, 2, and 1. Alright, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first chapter, right? And this is usually when Pinky is totally normal. So what you're going to do is take note of how Pinky is normally, right? So you're going to describe his actions and you're going to talk about what he's like when he's normal, right? Yeah? Cool. So I'm going to begin. You all ready? Not yet? Alright. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. After class, wait a little longer. Good? So, chapter 1, the big day. Pinky could hardly believe it. The big day had arrived at last. Slow down, Rex said. Why are you walking so fast? I can't wait to go to school, said Pinky. I've been getting ready all week. Rex stopped walking. Getting ready for what? She asked. She didn't remember anything about there being a test that day. Spelling bee, said Pinky. I love spelling bees. Oh no, Rex cried. I forgot all about it. I hate spelling bees. Do you think my mother would believe me if I told her I got sick on the way home to school? Pinky shook his head. Rex dropped to the ground and rested her chin on both hands. She did not look happy. Come on, Pinky said, picking up Rex's falling book bag. You can't stay here all day. Besides, you'll do all right. Rex sighed. Pinky, you're my best friend. You're not supposed to lie to me. You know I'm terrible at spelling. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do all right. Sitting down next to Rex, Pinky said, so what if you're not good at spelling? It doesn't matter. That's easy for you to say, said Rex. You're not going to make a fool out of yourself. I hate looking stupid. It's bad enough to make mistakes when you're all by yourself, but when you have to stand up in front of the whole class, I just know everyone is going to laugh at me, Pinky. They'll laugh and they'll say, that Rex is so stupid. I won't laugh at you, Pinky told Rex, and I won't think you're stupid either. You're just saying that because you know you're smarter than I am. Maybe in some things I am, said Pinky, but you're smarter in other things, like games, and you know lots more about dinosaurs than I do. You even know how to spell all their names. This made Rex feel a little better. Maybe you're right, she said, but I'll tell you one thing. If everybody laughs at me, I'm moving to the moon. Alright, cool, so let's take a couple seconds to jot it down. Yeah, so then you're just gonna write over here. Right over here, under regular Pinky, you're just gonna jot down some notes or describe how Pinky acts in that first chapter. And when you're ready, just put your pencils down and look up at me. See Gabe's ready, Mika, and Johnny. No, just the first part. Yeah, so you're only filling out this first box. So you could just like notes, describe what Pinky's doing and whatnot, how he is normally. Yeah, you could jot down a little. Yeah, anything you want. Think of it like a stop and jot. Alright, so let's get back together in.
I'm not ready. I'm still like thinking so happy. I'm not gonna stop and stop because I feel like relaxed.
Okay. Yeah, but you're describing Pinky right now. Tell me. Yeah?
Like, and actually, like, at the end of the day, when I like start to pack up, I get so happy
Yeah.
because it's like I get so happy, so happy because like at the end of the day, nothing is stopping me. I do my homework, my homework's in the
Alright. So we're writing about Pinky and describing Pinky, right? Alright, cool. So let's get back together in 3, 2, and 1. Alright. So who can tell me something about regular Pinky? How does he act when he's normal? How does he act normally? Samari?
Very cheerful.
He's very cheerful. That's a good word. Cheerful. Who else? Zoe? Excited. Uh-huh.
Support.
Supportive. Yeah. He's very supportive for Rex. Let's see who else. Tommy?
Like, it was like very excited.
Excited? Yeah, we got excited, but I love how you're referring to the chart.
But he's also like, he feels so,
Let's have hands down so we can listen to Tommy. Less excited?
yeah, like he's very confident.
Confident? Confident's a good word. He's confident. Okay, let's take one more. Gabe? Happy? Alright, cool. Alright. So next I'm gonna read chapter 3, and it's titled Nervous Pinky. So how do you think he's feeling this time? Nervous, yeah. Alright. So as I read, you're gonna take note of how he is when he's nervous, when he's faced with a problem, right?
Well,
Yeah, in the second box.
We can write nervous.
You can write nervous, yeah. So then you're gonna put it right over here in the second box. Cool. So chapter 3, Nervous Pinky. The cafeteria was the noisiest room in the school. But even with all the first graders and all the second graders eating and talking and laughing at the same time, Pinky hardly heard a thing. Earth to Pinky, said Rex. Huh? Pinky looked up. You're not paying attention. You haven't eaten anything, Rex pointed out. Aren't you hungry? Pinky shook his head. His peanut butter sandwich was untouched. He hadn't even opened his bag of potato chips. All we had for lunch were 3 cartons of milk and 2 glasses of juice. Being nervous made Pinky very thirsty. If you're not going to eat that sandwich, he heard someone say, I'll take it. My mom packed whole meatloaf. Trevor was leaning halfway across the table. Here, said Pinky, we can have the potato chips too. Cool, Trevor said. Are you worried about the spelling bee? Rex asked. Pinky nodded. Maybe a little, he admitted. It's that new kid, Anthony. What if he beats me, Rex? So what if he does? Said Rex with a shrug. You know what you told me? It doesn't matter. But everyone will laugh at me, and I won't be the champion speller of the whole second grade anymore. Everyone laughed at me. Rex said, I got over it, didn't I? Besides, I'll still be your friend even if you're not a champion speller. Pinky gave Rex a weak smile. Can you all give me a weak smile? Nice. Alright, a weak smile. I know that, he said, but I really want to win. If I lose that spelling bee, it will be the worst thing that ever happened to me. I can think of lots worse things than losing a spelling bee, said Rex. But Pinky wasn't listening. He was on his way back to the cafeteria line for another carton of milk. Alright, cool. So let's take a minute to jot down your notes on nervous Pinky. Just try this one. Alright, and when you're all finished, just put your pencils down and look at the knee so I know you're ready. What was that? You'll do that after. Yeah? I'll explain it to you after. Okay. Cool. So let's take another 20 minutes. Tommy? Yeah, you're absolutely right. So let's get back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so pencils down. Let's see, so Pinky in trouble. Well, how is he, so we know that he's nervous from the title, right? But how do we know he's nervous? Can you describe his actions? Jaden?
When he's nervous, he's very thirsty.
He gets really thirsty, yeah. And how'd you know he was thirsty? How can we tell that he was really thirsty? Yeah, drink a lot of milk and water. Cool. What else? How else can we describe Pinky in trouble? Here? Yeah, he wasn't paying attention to anybody. Can you say that? Wasn't listening. Ooh, distracted, I heard. Was that really is a good way to describe it? Wasn't listening. Distracted. Alright. What else? How else can we describe Pinky? Only gave notes? Who else can describe it? Adam? What was that? Scared and uncomfortable. Yeah. So you said shy and annoyed. Sophie?
Worried.
Worried? Yeah. Very worried. We'll take one more. Isabel? Sensitive. Good. So, we see regular Pinky as cheerful, excited, supportive, confident, and happy. And then Pinky in trouble is thirsty, distracted, uncomfortable, shy, worried, and sensitive. Would you say those two Pinkies are or are they different? Different, right? Cool. So then what are we learning about Pinky as we compare and contrast him in trouble and then how he is normally? What are we learning? What can we say about Pinky? Okay? What was that? Changes feelings. He changes feelings, as most characters do, right? Just like what we talked about earlier, how all of our feelings change too. Comment?
Like, Pinky's trait is happy, but sometimes he's like angry.
Yeah. So sometimes he's angry and sad, but sometimes he could be really happy.
Sometimes he's embarrassed.
Sometimes he's embarrassed. Yeah. So what we are going to do is, I guess, take this back to your desks, and then you're going to fill out this bottom part. What does knowing him about knowing Pinky regularly and knowing Pinky when he's in trouble, what does that tell you about him? You're going to write that at your desk, and then after that, when you finish, you're going to turn it into the bench. Yeah, and then you're going to read silently and do the same thing for your characters in your books, right? Yeah, it could be like this after that. You're all finished?
Yeah, we already did it.
Yeah. Cool.